Welcome to Matuto Dapat YouTube channel, where math and Bible lessons were discussed. Don't forget to subscribe, like, write the comments, and share. And don't forget to push the bell button for notification. Alright, so our topic in differential equation subject is the non-exact differential equation. Again, this is your Professor Engineer Eduardo Tapia. No? So, last time ay pinag-aralan natin ang exact differential equation. So, ngayon, mayroong mga equations na kung saan ay hindi exact. So, ano po ang gagawin natin? Okay, let's recall the test for exactness. The partial derivatives of m and n must satisfy the condition for a differential equation to be considered exact. The equation is exact if this condition is met. The partial derivative of m with respect to y is equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x. However, if partial derivative of m and partial derivative of n is not equal, then the dE is not exact. Therefore, we have to use the integrating factor if. Okay, number one, ito po ang pwede natin gamitin, 1 over n times the difference of the partial derivative of n of m and the partial derivative of n is equal to the function x. Then if kapag ito ay simple or isang variable lang or constant, then we have to use the integrating factor e raised to the integral of f of x dx. On the other hand, pwede rin tong 1 over m, okay, times the difference between the partial derivative of m with respect to y and the partial derivative of n with respect to x is equal to f of y. Then, the integrating factor is e raised to negative integral of f of y dy. Okay, so again, our solution for the exact dE is the partial derivative of f equals m, or the function of m, and also we have the partial derivative of f with respect to y is equal to the function n, where f is the solution to an exact dE. Now we have example 1. Solve the differential equation, the quantity y plus 2x dx plus 2x dy equals 0. Here, ang m natin ay y plus 2x, ang n natin ay 2x. Now we have to test for exactness. The partial derivative of m with respect to y, okay, is equal to the derivative of y plus 2x, and the partial derivative of n with respect to x is the derivative of 2x. Now, dito sa m muna, so since ito ay derivative of with respect to y, so lahat ng variable na hindi kabilang kay y considered as constant. Okay? So, the partial derivative of y is 1. And the partial derivative of 2x, since 2x is considered constant, and it is 0. Sa kabila naman, we have to find the derivative with respect to x. So, partial derivative of 2x with respect to x, and that is 2. Okay? And since the partial derivative of m with respect to y is not equal to the partial derivative of n with respect to x, the dE is not exact. So, hindi sila exact, no? So, now we have to use the integrating factor. So, 1 over n, test natin, titignan natin si 1 over n, times the partial derivative of m with respect to y minus the partial derivative of n with respect to x is equal to 1 over 2x, since ang ating n ay 2x. 1 over 2x times 1 minus 2. Okay? So, ang sagot natin dyan, 1 minus 2 ay negative 1 over 2x. Okay? Yung ikalawa, 1 over m times the partial derivative of m with respect to y minus partial derivative of n with respect to x equals 1, okay, over y plus 2x, since m is y plus 2x, times negative 1. Yung negative 1 yung difference ng dalawang derivative, okay, 1 minus 2. So, negative 1 over y plus 2x. So, kita natin, itong ng pangalawa kasi ay dependent on x and y kasi mayroong dalawang variable to x and y. Whereas itong isa naman ay dependent on x only. Okay? So, therefore, we have to choose this product, no, this result. Okay, gamitin natin to for our integrating factor. So our IF, a raised to the integral of fx dx. So this is the function of x. So that is a raised to the integral of negative dx over 2x, and that is equal to negative a raised to negative 1/2 ln x. So using the law of logarithm, so negative 1/2 ln x ay nagiging ln of x raised to negative 1/2. Okay, on this case, makancel natin ang ln at saka yung e. Okay, therefore, ang ating integrating factor now ay x raised to negative 1/2. Okay, so yung integrating factor natin, i-multiply natin doon sa ating original equation. So this is our original equation. So multiply natin yung ating integrating factor, x raised to negative 1/2 times the equation. Okay, now distribute x raised to negative 1/2, magiging y times x raised to negative 1/2 plus 2x raised to negative raised to 1/2 dx plus 2x raised to 1/2 dy equals 0. Okay, now we have to test now for exactness. In this case, ito na yung bagong m natin. Okay, ito yung bagong m natin. Ito naman ang ating bagong n, no? Yung 2x raised to 1/2. Okay. Ayan. So the same process, bumalik tayo dun sa process ng to test for exactness. And again, derivative with respect to y. So lahat ng hindi kasali kay y is constant. So in this case, derivative ng y times x raised to negative 1/2 ay magiging x raised to negative 1/2 kasi magiging constant to, times derivative ng y is 1. Okay, ito magiging 0. No, derivative niya ay 0. So x raised to negative 1/2. On the other hand, derivative ng 2x raised to 1/2 with respect to x is also x raised to negative 1/2. So pantay na. Since the partial derivative of m with respect to y is equal now to the partial derivative of n with respect to x, the dE now is exact. Okay? So, we will solve now using the solution of exact dE. The partial derivative of f with respect to x is equal to m, or the function m. So, unahin natin kay m. So, this is our m. So, that is cross multiply. So, we have now df is equal to the quantity y times x raised to negative 1/2 plus 2x raised to 1/2 dx. I-integrate natin. Integral ng df is equal to y times the integral of x raised to negative 1/2 dx plus 2 times the integral of x raised to 1/2 dx. Okay, ang integral ng df is f is equal to y times 2 times x raised to 1/2. Integral ng natin sa integral of x raised to negative 1/2 plus 4x raised to 3/2 over 3. Kasi yung 1/2, mag plus 1 tayo, magiging 3/2 yan. No? So, that's 3/2, over 3/2 then. So, yung 2, multiply natin dito sa 2, kaya nagiging 4 ito. Okay? Plus q pi, there is pasok natin ang Q of Y since although it is constant also, pag mag-integrate tayo, kaya lang this is not yet our final answer kasi titingnan natin doon sa N naman kung mayroon ba tayong makuhang function of Y or a constant, no? So our final answer is sa f ng f na ito under m is 2x raised to 1 half y plus 4x raised to 3 halves over 3 plus q of y. Okay? Sa n naman, so partial derivative of f with respect to y equals 2x raised to 1 half and df equals 2x raised to 1 half dy. Okay, so equals df equals 2x raised to 1 half dy, integral of dy. So that is the integral of df. So integral ng dy is y. So f equals 2x raised to 1 half times y plus r of x. So ibig sabihin mayroon tayong another makukuha natin, tingnan natin, it's either constant or a function of x. So equate natin yung dalawa. So ito yung partial derivative of f with respect to x. Ito naman ay partial derivative of f with respect to y. Okay? So makikita po natin dito, ito 2x raised to 1 half y ay kapareha dito. So makancel natin to. So therefore, ang ating q of y, since the function y natin dito sa kabila ay wala na, so f of y is 0, and the r of x ay itong natitira ditong function of x, no? So our solution, so ito yung sa function sa m natin. Okay, now we have to substitute q of y and that is 0. So 2 raised to 1 half 2x raised to 1 half y plus 4x raised to 3 halves over 3 plus 0. So ngayon papalitan natin ang ating f ng c. Okay, so the arbitrary constant. Okay, so 2 raised c is equal to 2x raised to 1 half y plus 4x raised to 3 half over 3, or pwede natin convert into radical form. So 2y times the square root of x plus 4 over 3 times the square root of x cubed equals c. And that is our answer. Pwede rin naman natin gamitin itong isa, ito, palitan natin yung r of x natin ng 4x raised to 1 half over, raised to 3 halves over 3, then we come up the same answer. No? Number 2, solve the differential equation. The quantity 2xy squared minus 2y dx plus 3x squared y minus 4x dy equals 0. So, ang m natin ay 2xy squared minus 2y and n natin ay 3x squared y minus 4x. Test for exactness. So, again, we are using the partial derivative of m with respect to y and the partial derivative of n with respect to x. Okay. So, pay natin yung derivative nito. Ang sagot niyan ay derivative ng 2xy squared ay 4xy minus 2 since derivative ng 2y ay 2. Okay? Sa kabilang side naman, derivative ng 3x squared y with respect to x, that is 6xy. Derivative ng 4x ay negative 4. So, the d is not exact since the 2i is not equal. Okay? So, gamitin natin itong solution na to. The difference between the partial derivative of n with respect to y minus the partial derivative of n with respect to x. And that will become 4xy minus 2 minus 6xy minus 4. Okay, so ang magiging sagot ay 4xy minus 6xy ay negative 2xy plus 2. Kasi negative 2 minus negative 4. Okay? Gamitin natin si 1 over n. Okay, 1 over n times this difference ng partial derivative ng m and with respect to y minus the partial derivative of n with respect to x. Okay? So, ang ating n ay 3x squared y minus 4x times dito, negative 2xy plus 2. Ito yung difference natin dito, no? So, pag isolve na natin, so ito yung magiging labas. Kaya lang, this is depends on x and y. So, hindi natin nakuha yung the function f or the f of x or dapat f of x ang lalabas dito since we are using n. Kaya lang it depends the function x and y. Sa kabila naman, 1 over m tapos times the difference ng dalawang partial derivative. So 1 over 2xy squared minus 2y times negative 2xy plus 2. Okay? So, ito po yung magiging labas. Now, itong sa ating denominator, pwede natin i-factor yung negative y. Okay? So, that will become negative y times negative 2xy plus 2. So, makancel yung dalawa. So, ang natitira natin ay the function of y. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we have to choose this as our ito yung ating f of y gagamitin natin sa ating pag-solve ng integrating factor. So, ang if natin is e raised to negative the integral of f of y dy. So, e raised to negative integral of negative dy over y kasi negative 1 over y. And that is e raised to ln y. Okay? So, since makancel po natin si e at saka ln y, so, ayan. So, dito natin, ito ang ating ika-cancel. So, e raised to ln y equals y. Okay? So, multiply y to the original equation. So, balikan natin yung original equation. So, ang ating integrating factor now ay y. So, ayan. So, base sa original equation, multiply natin si y. Distribute natin si y, and that is 2xy cubed minus 2y squared dx plus 3x squared times y squared minus 4xy dy equals 0. So, in this case, ito na ngayon ang ating bagong m. Okay? Ito naman ang ating n. Okay? So, we have to test for the exactness. Ayan. So, the partial derivative ng m with respect to y is equal to the derivative of 2x y cubed minus 2x y squared. Partial derivative ng n with respect to x, that is the derivative of 3x squared y squared minus 4xy. So, ang partial derivative ng m with respect to y magiging, partial derivative nito ay magiging 6xy squared minus 4y. Okay? Ang sa partial derivative ng n naman, so itong partial derivative nito with respect to x ay 3 times 2, so magiging 6x, di copy y squared minus nito ang partial derivative ng 4xy, ayan, negative 4y, so equal. So the now is exact, okay, but that is not yet our final answer. Okay, so we have now to find the solution. Partial derivative of f with respect to x is equal to 2xy cubed minus 2y squared. Okay, we are using now the m part. Okay, so partial derivative ng f. Okay, so df is equal to now 2xy cubed minus 2y squared dx. So integrate natin. Integral ng df is equal to the 2xy cubed integral ng x dx minus 2y squared integral ng dx. So integral ng df ay f. So integral nito magiging ang integral ng x dx ay x squared over 2. Kaya 2x squared y cubed over 2 minus copy nitong 2y squared, tapos ang integral ng dx ay x plus cube y. Okay, again, the function of y. Okay, is either constant or a function of y. Cancel natin ang 2. Kaya cancel to. So, kaya nangyari ay mayroon tayong x squared y cubed minus 2x y squared plus cube y. So, partial derivative of f with respect to y is equal to 3x squared y squared minus 4xy. Ito naman ang sa n. No, sa n naman ito na part. So, cross multiply, df is equal now to quantity 3x squared y squared minus 4xy dy. Okay, integrate natin. Integral ng df is equal to 3x squared integral ng y squared dy minus 4x integral ng y dy. Okay, so integral ng y squared dy is y cubed over 3 and copy 3x squared. Okay, minus 4x, copy 4x, integral ng y dy ay y squared over 2 plus r of x. Okay, so ba-cancel itong 3 over 3, tapos ito namang 4 over 2, 2 na lang matitira din sa ibabaw. Okay, 2 na lang siya, ba-cancel to. So our f now is x squared y cubed minus 2xy squared plus r of x. Okay? So, equate natin yung dalawa. Equal natin. Nakita natin na itong x squared y cubed ay kaparehas sa kabila. So, cancel natin. Ito namang negative 2xy squared ay kapareha dito. So, i-cancel din natin. So, therefore, ang ating cube y ay 0. So, wala na pong function y sa kabila. At wala na rin function of x sa kabila. So, 0 na. No? So, our answer, pwedeng gamitin natin itong isa, ito. Okay, so plus 0, ang f, palitan natin ng c, so equals x squared y cubed minus 2x y squared plus 0. Okay, or x squared y cubed minus 2x y squared equals c. That is our answer. No? So, pwede rin itong isa, so q of y is 0 din, so magiging parehas lang din sila. Example 3. Solve the differential equation 2xy plus y squared dx plus x squared dy equals 0. M natin ay 2xy plus y squared. Ang n natin ay x squared. Test for exactness. Okay, so partial derivative ng m with respect to y times is equal to the derivative 2xy plus y squared. Ang kabila naman ay partial derivative ng n with respect to x is equal to derivative ng x squared. So, ang ating partial derivative ng m with respect to y ay 2x plus 2y. Okay, with respect to y. Ang kabila ay 2x. So, hindi equal. So, the d is not exact. Okay? So, gamitan natin ang ating method na ganito para makuha natin ang anong gagamitin natin for our integrating factor. 1 over n times partial derivative ng m with respect to y minus partial derivative ng n with respect to x is 1 over x squared times 2x plus 2y minus 2x. So, the result ay 2y over x squared, but this is not a function of f. Kasi function of y, dalawa, and depends on x and y. Okay? Tingnan natin yung isa. 1 over m times partial derivative ng m with respect to y minus partial derivative ng n with respect to x. So, 1 over 2xy plus y squared times 2y. Okay. Pwede naman nating i-cancel dito si y kasi common factor ang y natin. But, mayroon pa rin y na matitira dito sa kabila. Okay? Kaya ang mangyayari, that 2if r depends on x and y. Okay, thus if does not work. Therefore, we will use another method. So, hindi pwede magamitin natin ang method na to, no, para ma-solve natin ang ating differential equation. Okay? Kasi ang ating number 1 ay depends on x and y, dapat function of x to. Tapos dito, dapat function ng y. Kaya lang, mayroong x na kasama dito. So, it depends on x and y. So, the 2ifs ay does not work, no? So, verify natin ang ating equation. So, ang ating equation ay 2x plus y squared dx plus x squared dy equals 0. Okay. Multiply natin ng 1x squared dx. Okay. Ang magiging resulta ay 2y over x plus y squared over x squared plus dy dx equals 0. Okay. So, rearrange natin. Maging dy dx plus 2y x equals negative y squared over x squared. So, this will become now the Bernoulli's equation. Okay, Bernoulli equation. Kasi kung titingnan natin yung format niya, no, ay the Bernoulli equation. The dy dx plus the p of xy is equal to the q of xy, y raised to n. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we have to solve this using the Bernoulli equation method. Okay? Uh, So, multiply ng y raised to negative 2 both sides. So, nagiging y raised to negative 2 dy dx plus 2y raised to negative 1 over x equals negative 1 over x squared. Ang v natin ay y raised to negative 1. Therefore, ang dv dy is equal to negative 1 times y raised to negative 2. So, negative dv is equal to y raised to negative 2 dy. Now, substitute natin dito. So, maging negative dv dx plus 2v over x is equal to negative 1 over x squared. Multiply natin ang negative 1. So, magiging dv over x minus 2v over x equals 1 over x squared. So, kung titingnan natin now, linear in v na siya. So, linear in v. So, integrating factor natin, v times e raised to negative 2 integral of dx over x. Kasi ang ating p of x. So, negative 2 is equal to the integral, ang q of x natin ay 1 over x squared. So, convert natin into 1 raised to x raised to negative 2 times e raised to negative 2 integral of dx over x dx. Okay? So, that is b times e raised to negative 2 ln x is equal to the integral of x raised to negative 2 times e raised to negative 2 ln x dx. So, v raised times e raised to ln x raised to negative 2. So, the law of logarithm. The times equals the integral of x squared x raised to negative 2 e times ln of x raised to negative 2 dx. Okay? So, bx raised to negative 2 kasi ang atin pong e to ln ay makancel. Okay, na-cancel. Kaya, v times x raised to negative 2 equals the integral of x raised to negative 2 times x raised to negative 2 dx. Okay, so v times x raised to negative 2 equals integral of x raised to negative 4 dx. Okay, so that is v times x raised to negative 2 is equal to x raised to negative 3 over negative 3 plus c. But v equals y raised to negative 1. So that is y raised to negative 1 times x raised to negative 2 equals x raised to negative 3 over negative 3 plus c. So that will become 1 over x squared y is equal to 1 over negative 3x cubed plus c. Okay, so common denominator. So naging 1 over x squared y equals 1 minus 3cx cubed over negative 3x cubed. So multiply negative 3x cubed. So that will become now negative 3x over y equals 1 minus 3cx cubed. So that is negative 3x equals y minus 3cx cubed y. Transpose natin, magkakasama yung mayroong ito. So, tapos, so negative 3x plus 3cx cubed y equals y. Then, lipat natin ito sa isang, itong negative 3x. So, naging 3cx cubed y equals y plus 3x. Okay? Cross multiply. So, x cubed y over y plus 3x over is equal to 1 over 3c. But, 1 over 3c equals c. Arbitrary constant natin. Then, our final answer ay x cubed y over y plus 3x equals c. That is our final answer of this equation. Okay, this is your activity to answer. No, I hope you learned from this video lesson and naway ma-share nyo rin to sa inyong mga kaibigan. So maraming salamat sa inyong panonood and naway patuloy kayong sumuporta sa ating YouTube channel Matuto Dapat. Maraming salamat and God bless you.